Chodesh Tov, everyone. Today we're going to begin the second Perek of Pirke Abot. Rabbi Omer. Rabbi is Rabbi Yehuda HaNasi, also known as Rabbeinu HaKadosh. It's interesting to note that the second Mishna in this Perek is authored by Rabban Gamliel, the son of Rabbi Yehuda HaNasi. And yet we have later on in this Perek Hillel. Hillel is the son of Rabban Gamliel, the grandson of Rabbeinu HaKadosh. So we have three generations of Tanaim giving over the Torah in this Perek. We have Rabbeinu HaKadosh, his son Rabban Gamliel, and his grandson Hillel, as the Pasuk says in Yeshaya, Lo yamush haTorah mipicha, umipi zar'acha, umipi zer'a zar'acha, Amar Hashem, me'ata ve'ad olam. When you have three generations of Torah, a father to son to grandson, v'ahut ha'meshulash lo bimhera yinatek. A triple knot is very hard to break, and the Torah stays within the family for generations to come. Getting to the Mishnah, Rabbi Omer, Ezo hi derech yeshara sheyabor lo ha'adam. What is a proper, balanced way of conduct that a person should choose for himself? Kol shehi tiferet le'osah ve'tiferet lo min ha'adam. A way that is beneficial both to the person himself, yet finds favor in the eyes of others. So what the Mishnah essentially is telling us, don't just judge the direction that you take because other people say that it's good. You have to know, you have to believe that it's good yourself. It's not enough for somebody else to tell you that this direction that you're taking is correct, that it's tov. You have to see for yourself that the direction that you take is the good direction. And yet, nobody sees his own faults. You have to come on to other people's feedback as well. And therefore, this is the proper balance. Tiferet le'osah, something that's beneficial for you, something that you see good in yourself, and yet tiferet lo min ha'adam, something that finds favor in the eyes of those around you. Veheve zahir b'mitzvah kala kebahamura. And be careful, be particular with what is seemingly a light mitzvah, something that is a simple mitzvah, kebahamura, just as much as you're meticulous and stringent and careful in a mitzvah that is regarded by people as a mitzvah hamura. You have mitzvot like keeping Shabbat, not eating hametz on Pesach, putting on tefillin, that everybody holds up in a high regard. Keep the more simple mitzvot, mitzvah kala, what is seemingly looked upon as a simple mitzvah kala. Be meticulous in those mitzvot just as much as you're careful and particular in the mitzvah hamura. She'en ata yodea matan tzecharan shel mitzvot. We do not know the true reward given for the mitzvot. And therefore, we do not know the true mitzvah kala, mitzvah hamura. We don't know in Shamayim what is really regarded as a mitzvah hamura, with the exception of kibud avaim and shiluach haken, where the Torah tells us leman yarichun yamecha. The Torah does not reveal to us the reward given for fulfilling the mitzvot, and therefore the Mishnah is telling us we have to be particular and careful in the mitzvot kalot, in the seemingly lighter mitzvot, just as much as the mitzvot hamurot. The third statement the Mishnah makes, veheve mehashev hefsed mitzvah keneged sechara. One should weigh, one should calculate hefsed mitzvah, the loss incurred in doing a mitzvah. Person sometimes has to invest money, invest time, or give up money, give up time in order to perform a mitzvah. So there's a hefsed mitzvah. There may be a loss of a person's time, a loss of a person's money in order to fulfill a mitzvah. If we calculate that keneged sechara, against the reward that we reap in fulfilling the mitzvah, will definitely be motivated. The reward is well worth the time and money invested in fulfilling the mitzvah. Uschar avera keneged hefseda. On the other hand, if a person weighs the reward, the pleasure, the benefit, the sweetness, so to speak, in committing a sin against the hefsed, against the punishment, against what he's going to have to pay, the heavy price that he'll have to pay for committing the sin, it doesn't add up. It's definitely not worth the benefit or the pleasure that the sin has to offer against the price, the heavy price that he will one day have to pay. And that will hold a person back from coming to sin. And the last statement in the Mishnah, histakel vishlosha devarim, a person that takes the following three things in perspective, ve'en ataba lide avera, and you won't come to ever sin. Da ma lema'ala mimcha. Firstly, know what's above you. Know that Hashem is mashgiach. Hashem is overseeing everything that's going on in this world. Ayin ro'ah. There's an eye that sees your actions. Ve'ozen shomat. There's an ear listening to every word that we say. And finally, ve'chol ma'asecha b'sefer nichtavim. All of our deeds, all of our actions are being recorded. We know Reuven saved Yosef, planned on saving Yosef. The brothers were about to kill him, and Reuven says, Hashlichu oto el habor. Throw him into the pit. And here the Torah tells us Reuven's true motives. What Reuven wanted to do is to save Yosef. Leman hasil oto miyadam. He wanted to save Yosef's life. Lahashivo el aviv. To return him to Yaakov Avinu. And the Midrash tells us if Reuben would know, if he would be aware that it would be recorded in the Torah, his true motives, he would have taken Yosef and placed him on his shoulders right then and there and brought him straight to Yaakov Avinu. So, V'chol ma'asecha b'sefer nichtavim really goes a long way. In addition to the eye, so to speak, that sees everything that we do, and the ear that hears everything that we do, everything is being recorded. V'chol ma'asecha b'sefer nichtavim. Something that's being recorded, once you have something recorded, it's already taking it into a new league. And by taking a combination of the three, ayin ro'ah ve'ozen shomat v'chol ma'asecha b'sefer nichtavim, a person will refrain from ever sinning. To take a different meaning on one of the three, ma lema'ala mimcha. As the Mishnah says, know what's above you. We can take it as a play on words by placing the comma in the wrong in a different place. Da ma lema'ala mimcha. Know ma lema'ala, what's coming down from above, what's coming at you from above, the things that are going on in a person's life is mimcha, is from you. We say in Tehillim, Hashem silecha, Hashem is your shadow. A person's shadow is only reciprocating a person's actions. A person's waving his hand, the shadow waves its hand. Hashem silecha. So ma lema'ala, what's coming down from above, what's happening to a person in his life. Mimcha, it's from the person's own actions. Hashem's only reciprocating to us based on the way that we are acting. And that causes a person to take initiative, knowing that it's really starting from him. Ma lema'ala mimcha, that helps a person, iyata ba lidei avera, as we said, that he'll weigh the price that he'll eventually have to pay for doing the avera, and that will hold him back from getting into committing sin. Baruch Adonai le'olam. Amen ve'amen.